Yeah, based on research and from doctors too, they say that lifestyle, healthy lifestyle is actually very essential to fertility. It's very key when it comes to fertility. And I asked myself this question, like, what actually is a healthy lifestyle? Well, what do you think about that?
I think exercise is key. You just need to be fit, and exercise is what's going to give you a healthy lifestyle.
Hello.
Hi, Doctor.
How are you all today? Yeah, I hear you're talking about lifestyle. Oh, wonderful. I think that's what we just make the topic for today's episode. Welcome to Understanding Infertility. My name is Dr. Abayomi Ajayi. And we started, we're going to be talking about lifestyle and fertility today. And when we talk about lifestyle, I heard what you were saying. These are choices that we make.
Okay.
And fortunately, they are modifiable habits and ways of life. And they can greatly influence our general fertility, our well-being and fertility as well. Well, we'll look at some of the factors. Well, I heard you talking about exercise, but I won't start from there. I'd rather start from age. Because this is something that it's what is happening now. People are getting married at later age for different reasons. Either education, either they want to pursue a career. And this affects both men and women. People think it's only women that age affects, but you know what? Men are also affected. Because we know that testosterone, the hormone that produces the semen in men, decreases with age. It's a natural thing that just happens. So we know also that parameters in the semen also decline from about age 35. And after 40, actually, the DNA, that's the man, all the man contributes in reproduction is his DNA. And this also, we have seen that there is a lot of fragmentation in the packaging of the DNA after age 40. So there's so many things that actually, so that's why you see, even for men who are older than 40 years, their partners take longer, even if they marry young wives. Take longer for them to conceive. But for the women, it's actually, seriously, women are actually responsible for fertility. And therefore, the older they get, the more difficult it is for reproduction to happen. The other thing that we can look at is what you mentioned about diet, which is also an exercise. Yes, exercise is good, but excessive exercise is also not very good, both for men and for women. One thing we know that weight is also very, very important. Obesity does not augur well for both the man and the woman. But we know that men who are overweight the sperm concentration is lower in them, motility is lower, DNA damage is higher, and there is erectile dysfunction also is commoner in people who are overweight. For women, it's very grave that anovulation, they don't ovulate regularly because the body has a way of interpreting there is enough estrogen in the system because of the ones that come from the fat. And then so they forget to ovulate sometimes, and miscarriages are commoner in them. And the other thing that people talk about is stress. Now this is the story of the chicken and the egg. We don't know which one came first, Whether it's stress that causes infertility or is infertility that causes stress, it's difficult to tell, but you know that stress can be psychological, can be physical, and can be social, but they're associated with infertility.